Prince William and Princess Catherine have just confirmed the most awaited detail. Their fourth baby is expected to arrive in spring 2026. After months of secrecy, health battles, and quiet strength, the royal couple has revealed the delivery timeline. This isn't just another royal baby, it's a statement. The palace drops the bombshell. Fourth baby confirmed. On September 21st, 2025, the royal world froze. Buckingham Palace quietly released a two-line statement. Princess Catherine is expecting her fourth child. That's it. No smiling portraits, no mention of joy, and not even the word delighted. Just two emotionless sentences that shook the monarchy and the world. There were no photos, no interviews, and most notably, no follow-up from William or Catherine. It was the coldest royal pregnancy announcement in decades. Compare it to her past pregnancy reveals, which included beaming photos, interviews, and excited public statements. This time, silence. Royal observers instantly sensed something was different. The release came after 3 months of total public absence from Catherine. She hadn't been seen since trooping the color in June, and even then her appearance had been cautious. Many believed she was still recovering from preventative chemotherapy following her cancer diagnosis in early 2024. What made it more suspicious? The announcement was strategically timed, just days before a series of royal appearances, and exactly 6 days after King Charles resumed a handful of limited duties. Insiders say the date was chosen specifically to redirect attention, shifting focus from Charles's fragile health to something more uplifting, a baby. Media outlets exploded. BBC, Sky News, The Times, even CNN and Fox covered the announcement within hours. Hashtags like Royal Baby 4, Kate Returns, and Wales Family surged across social platforms. But behind the joy, a quiet question simmered. Was this about family or about power? As one palace insider bluntly said, this wasn't just about the baby. This was about control. The crown needed new energy, and Catherine delivered it, without saying a word. Behind the scenes, sources say William and Kate had known about the pregnancy for months, but deliberately kept it private. Not just for personal reasons, but to protect Catherine from media frenzy while she continued healing. And when the time came to go public, they did it on their terms, tight, tactical, and timed to shift headlines. It worked. But while the news of baby number 4 brought a wave of celebration, one thing was noticeably missing: any detail. No due date, no gender, not even a hint. And that mystery only deepened 2 days later. No gender, no clues, the silence behind the baby's identity. 48 hours after the bombshell, Princess Catherine made a rare, unexpected public appearance. She stepped out for a children's literacy event, and immediately, eagle-eyed royal watchers noticed one thing: a pink rose brooch pinned to her coat. That single accessory set the internet on fire. Could it be a hint that she's expecting a girl? Fans certainly think so. In 2015, just weeks before Princess Charlotte was born, Catherine wore a powder blue coat, quietly sparking gender predictions. In past pregnancies, she's been known to drop subtle style clues, from dress colors to jewelry choices. Royals don't do fashion randomly. Every detail has meaning. But this time, the stakes feel different. The palace has refused to confirm or deny anything. No comment on gender. No comment on timeline. No clarification. The silence is deliberate, and it's fueling a media storm. There's a reason they're not saying anything, one royal reporter said. They want control this time. No leaks, no pressure, just privacy. Behind the scenes, insiders suggest this extreme silence may be connected to Catherine's recent health journey. At 43 and coming off cancer treatment, this pregnancy is likely being monitored very closely. And until the medical team gives the green light, no details are being shared. That hasn't stopped the public from guessing. Betting markets across the UK have seen a surge in bets favoring a baby girl. Bookmakers are already offering odds on names like Victoria, Rose, and Elizabeth. On social media, fans have posted side-by-side comparisons of Catherine's maternity looks from 2013, 2015, and 2018, looking for patterns. And the pink brooch. It's already been dubbed the clue of the century by royal fashion watchers. But others warn, don't read too much into it. This pregnancy, unlike her previous three, follows a period of life-threatening illness, extreme scrutiny, and emotional weight. The brooch may be more about hope than hints. Maybe it's not about pink or blue, one royal fan wrote on X. Maybe it's about honoring the life she fought so hard to protect. Whatever the case, one thing is clear. Catherine is controlling this narrative, from the tone of the announcement to the silence surrounding the baby's identity. This isn't just a new chapter for the royal family. It's a rewrite, on her terms. And as the speculation builds, the next question becomes obvious. Why now? Why reveal it at this exact moment? That answer may be even more powerful than the pregnancy itself. Why now? The pregnancy that rewrites the royal narrative. The timing wasn't random. Princess Catherine's pregnancy wasn't announced when it was discovered, or during the summer when her return at Trooping the Colour sparked headlines. It was revealed strategically, after her public reappearance, after King Charles resumed minimal duties, and just as royal engagement calendars began shifting into autumn. Behind the scenes, royal aides say William and Catherine had known about the pregnancy for months, but they kept it quiet, watching, waiting, for the right moment. That moment arrived on September 21st, 2025. This was never just about a baby, one palace source admitted. It was about resetting the monarchy's tone, turning the page from illness and uncertainty to something stable and hopeful. King Charles is still undergoing cancer treatment, and his public role has diminished significantly. There's no denying the shift. As Charles steps back, William steps forward, quietly assuming more public duties, more symbolic leadership. In the middle of this slow, quiet power transition, the baby news became the perfect emotional buffer. It offered the public something uplifting, something to believe in. The Wales family was now more than just next in line. They were already leading. It also sent another message. Catherine is back, stronger than ever. After a brutal health chapter and months of silence, she wasn't just recovering. She was growing. The announcement, carefully cold in tone, actually said something deeper. We are still here. We are not slowing down. And that's why this pregnancy is so significant. It's not just about diapers and royal nursery designs. It's a clear shift in energy, from the past to the future. It's the monarchy's quiet reset, said one former royal staffer. No speech, no drama, just a baby. But the message is huge. For the people, it's a human story. For the institution, it's a narrative play. And for William and Catherine, it's both. From George to baby 4, Kate's journey as a royal mother. To understand what this fourth pregnancy means, you have to look back. Back to July 2013, when a young Duchess of Cambridge stepped out of St. Mary's Hospital holding Prince George hours after giving birth. Her dress showed her postpartum bump. Her smile was soft, tired, but proud. It was a moment that broke centuries of royal tradition. Catherine didn't hide the reality, she showed it. Since that day, her journey as a royal mother has reshaped the public's expectations. In 2015, with Princess Charlotte, Catherine began speaking more openly, especially about maternal health. She revealed her use of hypnobirthing, a method focusing on calm breathing and visualization during labor. That wasn't something royals typically admitted, but Kate was different. With Prince Louis in 2018, her third pregnancy was the hardest. She again suffered from hyperemesis gravidarum, a severe form of morning sickness. Still, she carried on, smiling at public events, keeping her commitments, and never once complaining publicly. But behind that strength was a message. Motherhood is messy, emotional, powerful, and she never pretended otherwise. She spoke about guilt, loneliness, and the pressure to be perfect. Her appearance on the Happy Mum, Happy Baby podcast struck a nerve with women across the country. "You get a lot of support with the baby, but not with you as a mother," she said. And the world listened. That honesty made her relatable, not just royal. And now, in 2025, after surviving cancer, this fourth pregnancy takes on an entirely different meaning. It's not just another chapter. It's a full-circle moment. From young Duchess to future Queen, Catherine has evolved publicly and personally. This baby isn't just a new addition. It's a quiet celebration of her strength, a symbol of rebirth after one of the hardest years of her life. And while she may not speak often, her choices speak volumes. "She redefined what a modern royal mother could be," said one royal commentator. "Now she's redefining what it means to come back from the edge." The story isn't about the crown anymore. It's about the woman wearing it and the life she's chosen to bring into the world once again. William's quiet strength, the unseen guardian. Through every stage of Catherine's motherhood, one figure has been constant: Prince William. Not loud, not flashy, but always present. And in moments where the world focused on Catherine, William stood just behind, steady as a rock. His strength first showed in 2013, when Kate was hospitalized with hyperemesis gravidarum during her pregnancy with Prince George. William was there every evening, slipping past photographers, quietly holding everything together. He never made a scene, he just showed up. As the family grew, William's role evolved. By 2017, during Kate's pregnancy with Prince Louis, he was doing school drop-offs, bedtime routines, and keeping the press at bay. He wasn't just a father, he was the gatekeeper of peace in their home. But his true test came in 2024, during Catherine's cancer battle. Without warning or complaint, William scaled back 30% of his royal duties. He missed appearances, skipped foreign visits, and turned his full attention to his family. "He didn't want headlines," said one palace aide. "He just wanted his wife to live." He coordinated her care, guarded her privacy, and took on the emotional load, helping George, Charlotte, and Louis understand what was happening in ways their young minds could handle. He protected Catherine not with grand gestures, but with unwavering consistency. Now, with baby number 4 on the way, William's role has never been more important. He is not just the future king, he is the present protector. And insiders say he's doubling down on that responsibility. He's reportedly cut back public engagements again to focus on family during the pregnancy. He's even taken over school duties more regularly, ensuring that Catherine gets full rest and privacy during these crucial months.
William leads from behind, one royal source said. But don't mistake that for weakness. His silence is strategy and strength.
In a monarchy filled with noise, William's loyalty is the quiet force that holds everything in place. And as Catherine brings new life into the family once again, William's quiet presence remains the foundation she can always lean on. George, Charlotte, and Louise, a royal childhood in transition. In the eyes of the world, they're the picture-perfect trio: Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. But behind the smiles, these three children are living through a royal transformation, one that's reshaping their roles, routines, and childhood. George, now 12, is already being prepared for his future as king. He's thoughtful, reserved, and quietly observant. He attends Lambrook School, but also takes private lessons in history, diplomacy, and royal protocol. Insiders say he's aware of the weight on his shoulders, he just doesn't show it. Charlotte, 10, is entirely different. She's vibrant, expressive, and naturally comfortable in the spotlight. Royal photographers say she knows exactly when she's being watched and handles it like a pro. She's often seen guiding Louis, offering him gentle nudges or subtle reminders. In many ways, she's become a mini-mum, echoing Catherine's grace. Louis, now 7, is still the wild card, playful, unpredictable, and charmingly cheeky. He's known for stealing the show with his facial expressions or spontaneous antics. But even Louis is starting to understand his role, and insiders say he's slowly being introduced to royal expectations, one gentle step at a time. All three children were shielded during Catherine's cancer battle, but they weren't completely in the dark. George, in particular, was reportedly told about her diagnosis in an age-appropriate way. And now, as the family prepares for a fourth child, the dynamics inside their home are shifting again. "This baby changes everything," one close family friend shared. "New routines, new roles, and a new sense of unity after a hard year." For George, the baby represents the next step in his understanding of duty and legacy. For Charlotte, it's a new role to embrace, possibly as a mentor or caregiver. And for Louis, it's the beginning of losing his youngest status, an emotional adjustment for any child. Beyond their individual growth, the public spotlight will now start to stretch across all four siblings. Attention may move slightly away from the elder three, creating space for them to grow out of the media's glare. This isn't just a growing family, it's a growing future. And William and Catherine are shaping that future carefully, blending royal duty with the kind of emotional warmth the monarchy has rarely been known for. Because in this chapter, family comes first, and the Wales children are living proof of what that looks like inside the palace gates. The baby. After cancer, a miracle or a message? In March 2024, the world stopped when Princess Catherine appeared alone on camera, calmly revealing that she had cancer. Her voice was steady, but her words cut deep. "It has been an incredibly tough few months for our family, but I am getting stronger every day." What followed was silence. No further details, no medical briefings, just absence. That silence was filled with rumors, some cruel, some frantic. People wondered if she'd return at all. But behind palace walls, a quiet battle was being fought. Catherine had undergone abdominal surgery in January 2024, expecting a routine recovery. But post-op results revealed cancer, and she immediately began preventative chemotherapy. Only a few people knew, William, her doctors, and her mother, Carol Middleton, who helped care for the children and manage daily life inside Adelaide Cottage. Through it all, Catherine refused pity. She focused on healing, parenting, and privacy. Then came June 2025, her first public return at Trooping the Color. She looked radiant, but different, stronger, quieter, and deeply aware of what she'd been through. Just 3 months later, the pregnancy announcement stunned everyone again. After cancer, after surgery, after vanishing from public life, she was now carrying life. To many, this wasn't just a baby. It was a message. "It's her way of saying, 'I'm still here,'" said one royal insider, "still fighting, still moving forward." Catherine, now 43, has turned what could have been a tragic chapter into something powerful. The baby represents not just hope, but resilience, a soft but undeniable statement that life goes on, even after illness, even after fear. It's emotional, it's symbolic, and it's deeply personal. For some, this is a miracle. For others, it's a masterclass in quiet strength. But no matter how you see it, this baby has already changed the story. Public reaction, joy, skepticism, and palace whispers. The moment the news broke, Catherine is pregnant with baby number 4, the internet exploded. Hashtags like #RoyalBaby4, #KateReturns, and #Princess of Strength trended within hours. News anchors praised her resilience. Morning talk shows speculated on names, fans created tribute videos, digital art, and emotional reels celebrating her comeback. "She's a warrior," one post read. "She beat cancer and is bringing life back into the royal family." For thousands of women, especially cancer survivors and mothers, Catherine's story hit home. Social media was flooded with personal stories. "If she can do it, so can I," one woman wrote from Manchester. But not everyone celebrated. Critics questioned the timing. The palace's 2-line statement was oddly cold. No joy, no details. And just weeks after King Charles resumed limited duties amid his own cancer battle. Was this a coincidence? Or a well-timed distraction from deeper issues inside the monarchy? "It feels strategic," said one commentator on a live panel. "Too perfectly placed to be accidental." Still, the public mood leaned heavily in favor of support. A YouGov Snap poll found that over 75% of UK citizens saw the announcement as genuine and hopeful. Catherine's pregnancy didn't just change headlines, it changed emotion. After months of silence, fear, and speculation, it gave people something to root for again. And even the skeptics admitted, this baby brought back warmth to the royal narrative. In a monarchy often criticized for feeling cold or distant, this pregnancy felt real, human, emotional. It wasn't just about the crown, it was about a woman, a family, a fight, and a future. As whispers continue inside the palace halls, the public outside has already chosen who they stand with. And their message is clear. This is Catherine's moment. And this baby is more than royal. It's personal. Behind the scenes, a palace strategy in motion. While the world reacted with emotion, palace insiders were already looking at the bigger picture. Because this pregnancy wasn't just personal, it was political. And in a monarchy built on timing, tone, and public perception, nothing happens without strategy. With King Charles III still battling cancer and making fewer public appearances, the monarchy has entered a fragile phase. Questions about succession, stability, and long-term relevance are rising. That's where William and Catherine come in, and so does this baby. According to one palace aide, this pregnancy was a narrative pivot. It shifts the story from royal illness and aging leadership to family, future, and vitality. This wasn't just a joyful moment, the source said. It was a reset button. And it worked. The announcement recentered attention on the Wales family, positioning them as the emotional heart of the modern monarchy. It pushed aside whispers about Charles's health and placed the spotlight firmly on William, Catherine, and their growing legacy. Even the baby's position in the line of succession is strategic. As sixth in line to the throne, they are important, but not burdened by the crown visible, but free, royal, but relatable. Palace staff have already adjusted public calendars, assigning more visibility to William and Catherine, and reducing Camilla's presence. Some say the real transition has already begun, quietly, carefully, and under public approval. This child, whether boy or girl, now represents more than the next royal chapter. They represent a new kind of royalty, one shaped by love, survival, and strategy. This is modern monarchy in motion, one commentator observed, and Catherine is at the center of it. What's next? A royal birth, a royal reckoning. Spring 2026. That's when the baby is expected, and the entire world will be watching. But this time, it's not just for the traditional buzz of baby names, birth weights, or which designer blanket swaddles the newest royal. This birth means more. This baby is entering a royal family on the edge of historic transformation. King Charles's reign, already defined by health struggles and reduced visibility, is gently fading from the public eye. Behind the palace walls, Prince William is stepping forward, not with loud declarations, but with measured authority. And standing beside him is a woman who has redefined strength in silence, Princess Catherine. After surviving cancer, disappearing from public life, and returning with grace, Catherine's pregnancy has become a symbol in itself, a rebirth, a defiant message to the world. We're still here, and we're still growing. This child may never wear a crown, says royal historian Elena Hawthorne, but they may very well reshape what the crown means for generations to come. For William, this fourth child isn't just another royal duty. It's personal. It's legacy. It's the family he always longed for after losing his own mother, Princess Diana, at such a young age. It's building a dynasty rooted not just in tradition, but in compassion, stability, and love. For Catherine, it's even deeper. She's walked through illness, pressure, and unimaginable public scrutiny, and come out stronger. This baby represents resilience. It's not about bouncing back. It's about rising again with purpose. For the public, this child offers something many didn't realize they still wanted from the monarchy: hope. A reminder that royalty can be human. That behind the tiaras and titles are stories of survival, family, and quiet transformation. And let's not forget the symbolic timing. As Britain and the Commonwealth at large questions the future of the monarchy in a modern world, this baby arrives not as an answer, but as a signal, a soft transition, a handoff from one era to the next. The countdown has begun. The cameras are ready. The headlines are warming up. But beneath all that noise, the real impact is quiet and powerful. This isn't just a royal baby. It's a royal reckoning. A new life born into a very old institution. And perhaps the beginning of its most meaningful chapter yet. As the due date nears, excitement builds across the UK and beyond. This baby isn't just arriving into royalty, they're arriving into history. With Catherine's resilience and William's steady leadership, this child will symbolize a new era for the monarchy. One thing is certain: all eyes will be watching.